Hi guys, Ashantin here, and we are on the planet called Suicide Planet, which I absolutely love. I think it's been called Storm Planet, which is very aptly named. I am running, I believe, at 1, but we might run at 2. Now, this is very thrilling to me because I've been short of food, and for the first time there's a little bit of food in storage. So let's have a quick look at how we're doing. It's looking better, but it's still not fantastic. Now, last time, as I remember, we were fiddling around with this dome and we had changed starch to vegetables. Go and drink. There's a canteen close. There's plenty of places you can drink. Now, what have we got here? We've got a lab here, haven't we? So if we have a look at this. Aha! Can we get? We can, and we shall. And while we're there, that is cow, chicken, 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 chicken. Right, well, I think that needs to be pig, and I think that needs to be, well, which is the least? 72. 14, yeah, you can be cow. Otherwise, it's not varied enough for a good diet. So I think that would work well. And we'll have one other tissue synthesizer there. Excellent. And it may be that by having too much chicken, for example, we actually overproduce, and therefore they won't make vitro meat. I'm imagining things, I'm sure. Aha, we've just bought some bots. Brilliant. Because we're losing them very rapidly. So we're up to 151. The other thing I did notice, guys, is we have got 11 guns because I sold some. And I just want to check our manufacturing limits. How many guns? I've got 20. Do we need that many? Let's take that down to 15, because they use semiconductors in guns, but they also use them in robot production. And I just wonder if we should stick at 15 guns in case we have a lot of death amongst our people, and try to build more robots. Okay, now, trader, let's have a look at you. If he has bots, I may buy it. We're okay on starch, we're okay on metal, we're okay on spares. Food, we're okay at the moment. We're nearly 200, so I'm not too worried about food. Said Chi just before we go short of food. Now this, I believe, is a control centre, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to make on the food. My goodness, look at this. 99% full. What about the one I've just put in? 87% already. Yeah, there's another bot gone. This terrain is ferocious on bots, it really is. And everybody seems to be thirsty. You're thirsty and you're thirsty, but there is water here, guys. I just wonder, and I've got water there. Look, he's walked past it. Why would you not go and drink if you're thirsty? He's hungry. He's going to satisfy his hunger first. You're unhappy. That's because you're tired. Have something to eat and go and sleep. Okay. Okay. Now, before I ran so short of energy, I was thinking that, this is looking much better now, we should go for some achievements. And the 3 I want to go for are Capitalist, which is 1,000 coins. We're way behind on that. stargazer, which is 5 operational telescopes. The amount of power for that is going to be extraordinary. And overpopulation, 350 colonists. What are you? Trader. No, I still think we're okay. I suppose I ought to build a pub, but I don't really approve of drinking in space. So we need more colonists, and given that it's still a bit low here, but given that we are, toggle please, getting better on food, I think I can take the risk. Yeah, see the veggies are coming up, vitro meat, yeah, coming up, meals up and down, but we were not good around here. We've certainly powered up a bit. So why don't we turn the landing pads on, landing permissions on, and let's see if we can get a few more colonists. I know what will happen. We'll get some attack force, and we'll probably lose more than we gain in the first instances, because they've probably been hovering on the outside of our space, waiting to come in and attack us. And of course, as soon as I try to progress, we have night, and it doesn't matter about the cloud cover because we are in night. So, oops, we have a lot of power, but we are losing a lot. And here come, that looks like a trader. It might be a colonist ship. It's very large and it's yellow. They tend to be. We have a worker and a biologist. Excellent. Where is the worker going? Where are you going, mate? You're going to die. Look, there was an airlock. We have a suicidal worker. Where are you going? How extraordinary. Let's just kick this game up, otherwise we'll spend the entire episode. Okay. You're going to that airlock, aren't you? Tell me you're not going to that airlock. Don't go through the swamp. Oh. Decided to do a tour base before he starts work. Mate, your oxygen's going to run out. Oh God. Yeah, that's not sensible. Who are you? Darius Steele, going to get ore. Darius, mate, your oxygen's giving out. Okay, he's walking on water. Fantastic. There's an airlock here. He could have come through the base. You're going to get that ore. Good grief. Airlock, airlock, please, please don't go the same way back. Right. Good Lord. It's not often I'm astonished by this game, but Darius, well, he's already processing metal, so I can't complain that much, but my goodness. Okay, the colonist ship is gone. It's dark out here. I want some arc lights at night. So we are moving our way. We are in day with no wind and no cloud cover. And total cloud cover, sorry. So no sun, no wind. And that means we go into night with low power reserves. Huh. And we have more colonists. Who do we get? Please make it someone more sensible. We've got a worker, and what are you? Engineer, I think. Well, you're the worker. I think that one's an engineer. Yes, he is. What are they doing over here? Spares good, spares good. Semiconductor foundry, we could do with more of those. Yeah, they're not making semiconductors, they want to make spares. I don't mind. The amount of equipment we've got on this planet, we need it. Well, I think that was the dumbest worker I've ever seen, when he could have gone in the airlock and straight through to go all the way around. It's no wonder they die. They're all short. They're all thirsty. It's bizarre. Have I not got enough drinking fountains? What are you? You're a biologist. Excellent. Go work the plants. We like that. I just wonder. See, I've got drinking fountains here. And yet, they're going over there. And we've got drinking fountains in here. Maybe I've got too many plants and not enough fountains. I might put a couple more drinking fountains in there. I really might. Trader. Oh, interesting, he's got bots. Have you got constructor bots? They're the ones that die so much. Yes, you have. How are we doing? We are doing well. Okay, let's put a couple of guns in. Take the risk. We'll probably get shot. Okay. And then we've got a lot of... Oh, look at this. Medicinal plants. Well, we've got a lot of medical supplies, so we can make up to there with medical supplies. Now, I don't want to get rid of the starch because I have reduced the amount that I'm producing. I think we could 496, value 500. Right, let's take some... No. We want to... what am I doing? Overpay. That's it. Can I get a coin? Saving up coins one by one. 500, that will do. 2 coins here, 3 coins there. Keeps the total going up. So I'm tending to slightly overpay and take the difference in coinage. So that's more robots. The more robots we have... Oh, look, we're up to 306. Excellent. Hopefully the less people will die. How is the food holding? Are they greedy colonists? We're okay. We're 160, 170. Yeah, we're starting to really make now. And also, hopefully, with a few more colonists, we should be all right. Now, what I'm going to try to do is to build a telescope. I have in mind that we might take some people in. If I build a telescope, it's going to be power hungry. So I would need to build power before I build the telescope. So why don't we look at... Oh, I keep doing that. Right. Let's think about this. If we make a massive wind turbine, is that the biggest we can do? It is. Oh, we're not going to build much out here, are we? Is that a lake? It is. So I can't get a wind turbine out here, can I? Well, before I do that, where is the nearest... Where do you... Oh, ho, ho. Well, before we do a wind turbine, let us do another lightning rod. What's the biggest we can do? 5. Okay. Where can we get you? Oh, come on, mate. Are you really solid rocks? You are. Okay. It's looking unhelpful and unhopeful, isn't it? And that doesn't really give us what we want. I want it out here. Oh gosh. We reached a dead end on what we can build out here. I'm sure you're not solid. Okay. You're not solid. It's not looking very hopeful, is it? Huh. We will have to think about that. More colonists, I expect. Yes, they were all queued up waiting to come in, guys. And we have a biologist and the yellow one, I think. What is the yellow one? It's an engineer, I've forgotten. Let me have a look. It's easy. Workers, biologists, engineer, medic, guard. Okay, we're doing well. Let's turn all this off. I've got much too much here. The food is the one I'm watching. Let's have a quick look at the power. Oh my God, look at that. Okay. What? Oh! Nearly landed on my head there, mate. Yeah, the colonists are pouring in now. Worker, medic. What are you? You're the medic. Who's the one in the middle? That's fine. Okay, so where are we up to? 311. Excellent. Progress. But up here, I think I'm going to try and put a power generator there and see if I can bridge some of these gaps. I am unhopeful. Okay, on that note, let's take a break. See you guys.